What is up, guys? Dashing here for another episode of Community Universe Mode. I'm coming to you live here on a Wednesday. My new recording schedule, of course, just to make sure that everybody knows it, is Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Wednesday today, of course. And as always, if, other weekdays, Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, if I, want to get an episode up, if I have free time, then I will. But definitely every Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Wednesday, you can count on an episode. And we are kicking off episode 71 of Monday Night Raw here tonight with Ringo Max taking on Mike Miles.
Making his way to the ring from Rio Linda, California, Ringo Max.
I am ready for this.
This is a rematch from last week's episode of Main Event where Ringo Max made his debut against Mike Miles in a losing effort. What a match it was, though. Definitely a great debut for this young man. Now he's making his live Raw debut. We'll see if he can pick one up over the big guy here tonight. Make the record tied 1-1. I don't know why his fireworks don't make any sound. Really weird. We are just 2 weeks away from the Royal Rumble, guys. The second annual Royal Rumble. In reality, it will be recorded this Saturday.
Representing Havoc from Charlotte, North Carolina, Mike Miles.
Of course, episode 72 will be on Friday, and then, like I said, the Royal Rumble on Saturday. Universe time, we're just 2 weeks away, guys. What a main event we have tonight. The Intercontinental Champion, Jeremy Blake, going to go one-on-one with X-Gen member Sushi X. We've got a lot of X-Gen battle. I'm about to sneeze. Go away, go away. Go away, I don't want to sneeze. Alright. We have a lot of X-Gen members in battle tonight. Duo Maxwell will be facing possibly his biggest challenge yet in the form of Scott Norrie. The Norrie X-Gen Alliance is definitely going to be tested in that match, as Duo Maxwell is looking to keep his undefeated streak alive. Just debuted a couple of weeks ago. So far, nobody's been able to beat him in one-on-one competition or in any other type of match. He hasn't really been in any other type of match, though. And Mike Miles going to take the early advantage, slamming Ringo down into the canvas and then transitioning into a side headlock. But now Ringo's got the head scissors. Both of them going to get back to their feet. Back to the collar and elbow, though. Ringo Max got the waist lock. Now he's going to bring the big man down to the mat. Still has that waist lock locked in, though. That waist lock locked in. Now just tossing Mike Miles aside like he's nothing. Nasty clothesline from the former Intercontinental Champion. Nice chest bump showing good sportsmanship early in the match here. Wolf's not here tonight. Kinsley's getting some much needed rest for the Royal Rumble. He's been in action non-stop the past couple of weeks. He needs a night off. Him and Colin Styles are just chilling out, getting some rest before the Royal Rumble. Now Ringo dragging Mike Miles near the ropes, sizing him up for a head snap here. Ooh. Wicked head snap. What's up, Super Enderman? And now a suplex for Max, showing some impressive strength there to get Mike Miles up in the air like that. What's he going for now? Elbow to the chest, and then follows it up with the Russian leg sweep. Beautiful combo. Another suplex now. Mike Miles just keeps getting caught. Move after move after move here. What the hell is this? Ringo Max sizing Miles up. And now some nasty shots to the head, one after the other. Very sexual there from Ringo Max. That's for all the ladies out in the crowd. What's going on with Twitch, Kinsel? Where now Miles can use that strength of his that size of his to just whip Ringo into the turnbuckle and then follows it up with a spine buster. Max not selling it at all though, gets right back to his feet. Goes for a shoulder block. Mike Miles is there to greet him. He didn't even connect with that forearm. Connects with that one. Ooh, nasty shot from Ringo. Nasty, oh, about to be a nasty shot from Mike Miles, but he reversed it. And now high angle scoop slam from Ringo Max, showing off his strength again. Uh-oh. Might be sizing Miles up for another neck snap. He is. Oof. Bam! Twisting the neck in a way that it shouldn't be twisted. Or bending the neck in a way it shouldn't be bent, I should say, not twisting. Finally, the shoulder block connects there for Ringo. Ooh! He's going to get met with a running STO, though, as soon as he gets back to his feet. Elbow drop right to the chest. Miles has got to stay on top of Ringo right now. This match has been largely in control of the newcomer. Goes for a knee to the head. Miles scouts it out, though. He's going to get caught with a neck breaker. Ooh! Seems like Ringo's targeting that neck heavily of Mike Miles in this match. Going for a pullback attack. Ooh, and it actually connects. Nice European uppercut. And again, gonna show off for all the ladies out there in the crowd. Twirl his hips. And then some nasty shots. Right to the jaw and the face of Mike Miles. Another neck breaker now. Definitely, you could definitely tell that Ringo Max is just targeting the neck of Mike Miles in this match. Looks like he's sizing Miles up for another neck snap too. Oh, but Miles looking for his comeback, guys. Ah, Ringo gonna quickly shut him down with another suplex. And again, a third time for all the ladies out there. Ringo gonna show us what he's working with. Bam, 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 bam. 5 punches. What do you got first, Ringo? Thought he might have a signature by now. Max has really been dominating this match. Mike Miles has only hit a couple of moves. Here's a nice elbow drop from the former Intercontinental Champion, though. Miles has got to keep it up. There you go. Sweet spine buster off the reversal. Both of these then will be involved in the Royal Rumble match just 2 weeks away. The value is real. I don't know what that means. Miles going for another forearm to the back. Now sizing Ringo up for some punches. Paying him back for all those shots that he received from the mounted position from Ringo Max. Now going to go for a pin. I don't know if that's going to be it. Mike Miles is just starting to mount some offense. Has only hit a couple moves. Definitely not going to get the pin off Ringo Max that early. Nice body block in the corner, though. Ringo Max might be out of it. Mike Miles knows it. He's going to the top. The big man, Mike Miles, guys, almost broke the rope right there. Trying to get to the top rope. Uh-oh, but Max might get to his feet first, and he does. Oh, and he hits the big man. Uh-oh, what's Ringo Max setting Mike Miles up for here? Oh, jawbreaker. Driving Mike Miles' jaw right down onto his shoulder, and now Ringo, what's he looking for? Ringo, ooh! Ringo Max possibly going for his whirly bird head scissors move. Mike Miles countered it though, and now Miles goes for his signature, but Ringo counters it. And now Ringo's gonna hit it. The whirly bird head scissors here from Max, whipping Mike Miles right into the ropes. Max thinks that's gonna be it. Might be a rope break. No, it's not. Only a 2 count though. Miles is able to get out of it. Nice takeover suplex there, and now some more mounted punches. Ringo, we know he has a finisher now, ladies and gentlemen. It's just a matter of hitting it. Seems like Ringo wants to toy with Mike Miles right now, though. He could finish him off anytime he wants, but he just keeps attacking him. Now a knee right to the back of the head. This isn't very smart by Ringo here, giving Mike Miles a chance to try to get back into this match. And here you go, he's going to pay for it as Miles going to go for that running Oklahoma slam. Ooh! Massive impact down to the canvas. This is what I was talking about. You can't allow Mike Miles to get back into the match. Now Miles with a reversal into the Russian leg sweep. Follows it up with a standing elbow drop. Looks like Miles is going to try to go to the top rope again. Luckily, Ringo Max blocked him. Haven't you learned your lesson, Mike Miles? Do not go to the top rope. What do you mean it's acting weird? What's it doing? Ringo goes for a dropkick in the corner. Mike Miles steps out of the way and then hits another running STO. Gonna go for the pin. Ringo in trouble here. Only a 1 count. Ringo's got to finish Miles off. Nice Hurricane Rana though. Taking the big man off his feet. And now what? Ooh, figure 4 head scissors. Luckily the ropes came into play there. Ringo gonna go for a pin now. Only a 1 count. That might have been enough to get Mike Miles to tap out if it weren't for the ropes. Good call by the referee, and now Ringo Max has had enough. Ringo Max has learned his lesson, and now he's going to try to put the big man away. What's he going for? SOS! SOS! He's got Miles. 1, 2, 3, and what a win for Ringo Max. I thought that was going to be a rope break for a second, but Mike Miles' arm just a couple of inches away from the bottom rope. So close to it being a rope break. Luckily, though, Ringo Max positioned it just perfectly to get the 3 count. Great match. And now the score is even between these two men. Mike Miles getting a victory over Ringo last week on main event, and Ringo getting a victory here tonight on Raw. Both great matches. Beautiful finishing maneuver here from Ringo Max. So close. Mike Miles' hand was so close to the bottom rope. Just an inch or 2 more. But like I said, Ringo Max positioning the finisher perfectly to get him the 3 count here. What a Raw debut. What a win for this young man. Are you sure it's you? Maybe I'm lagging, but it doesn't say I'm lagging. I hope not. It says I'm nice and live. Maybe Twitch is just lying to me, though. And now, guys, it is time for some tag team action as the Hit Squad is going to go up against Ass Beating Club here, Randy Orton and the Hardcore Champion, Caden Kinra. Course, we know that Randy Orton will be getting his shot at the Hardcore Championship at the Royal Rumble event in just 2 weeks' time against Caden Kinner after beating Caden last week in singles competition. They're going to have to team up together here tonight, though. Won't be the first time they've teamed up. Jackie Reyes and Paul Anderson of the Hit Squad, JBL's quote-unquote goons. Probably one of the best tag teams we have on the Raw roster today. Unfortunately, they came up short against Zack Payne and Big Show back at Vengeance. They'll both have their shot to headline WrestleMania, though, in the Royal Rumble match. Tonight, they're going to get through Ass-Beating Club, though, who haven't teamed together in some time. Like I said, last week, Randy Orton beat Caden Kinner in singles competition to earn himself a hardcore championship match at the Royal Rumble, but they have not teamed together in quite some time. I think the last time they teamed together was, God, maybe 2 months now, maybe a month or 2 months they haven't teamed together. It's been a while. So we'll see if there's some rust on them as a tag team, possibly some bad blood brewing after Randy Orton picked up a win over Caden last week. Maybe Caden's a little bit salty about that. I guess we'll find out. Is Caden Kinner wearing this hardcore championship? No, he's not. I don't know why. Sometimes Universe just randomly likes to strip champions of their belts, so that's probably what happened. I'll probably have to just put it back on them after the show is over. I don't know why it does that. It just randomly strips the hardcore champion of the belt sometimes. It happened with Cyborg and Turner before. It happens all the time. It's really weird. Universe is just messed up this year. But here we go. Some tag team action. The Hit Squad taking on Ass-Beating Clubs. The ref's going to ring the bell. Orton starting things off against Jackie Ray's here. European uppercut right to the jaw. Now, a stomp to the midsection, sizing Jackie up for that stomp down to the chest. Vintage Randy Orton. Now, hard Irish whip off the ropes. I thought it was going to go into the corner. Hatch suplex now from Orton. Randy Orton has to be ecstatic that he's getting himself a hardcore championship match at the Royal Rumble against the man that he just beat last week. He's got to be thinking, man, I beat him once, I could beat him again. This time, win myself a championship. Randy Orton could have won himself his first title here in Community Universe mode. Orton hasn't been along very long. So what, three or 4 months now Orton's been here. 3 months, I'd say. Just keeps dragging Jackie all around the ring. Finally, Ray's going to get a reversal. Nice knee right down onto the face. Paul Anderson begging for the tag over there. And Jackie going to lock in a half camel clutch here. I don't know if Randy Orton's ready to tap just yet. Jackie more so just looking to wear Orton down and tag out to Paul Anderson now, who's immediately going to hit a suplex here. Doesn't float over into the pin. Luthez now from the #1 contender to the Hardcore Championship follows it up with some punches. Caden Kinner's over there asking for the tag. I guess we'll see if Orton complies or not. Snap elbow drop. Caden Kinner's just begging for the tag right now. Orton's not even acknowledging him though. Maybe Orton wants to try to prove a point to Caden here tonight. That I don't need your help. And then at the Royal Rumble, I will defeat you to become the Hardcore Champion, whether we're friends or not. Because Caden's just begging for that tag, but Orton's completely ignoring him, hasn't even looked at him. Orton wants to do this all on his own. I think Randy might have a signature. He tried to hit it before, but Anderson was just a little bit quicker on the draw. Pull back attack here from Orton, and it pays off. Sweet clothesline, short arm clothesline there. I think he might have a signature, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, he does. Kicks him in the leg into a snap DDT, planting Anderson face first, right down onto the canvas. Into the canvas, I should say. Going for the pin now. I don't think that'll be enough to keep Anderson down. No, only a 1 count. Be careful, Orton. You almost got caught by Jackie Ray's there in the corner. Ooh, what the hell was that? I think Anderson might have been trying to go to the top rope. Orton like slapped him away though. That was weird. And now Randy Orton, guys, gonna throw Anderson through the middle rope. Sizing Paul Anderson up for a suicide dive, perhaps. He's getting pumped. Randy Orton's getting pumped. He's looking back. Orton rebounds. through the middle rope, suicide dive, slamming Paul Anderson right into the security wall there. The barricade, full force. Randy Orton's got to be careful of Jackie. I don't know if Jackie's making his way over there. No, he's still up on the ring apron. Never mind. Somehow, Paul Anderson is back to his feet, though. Manages to hit a big boot on Randy Orton. And now Randy finally going to make his way over to tag. I thought he was about to tag Caden. Now he is. Randy Orton, now that he's taken a lot of damage, he'll tag in the Hardcore Champion. Orton was trying to prove a point to Caden. Hey, I don't need your help, but after getting the crap beat out of him there, now he's going to tag him, Caden. He's going for that rolling senton. Beautiful. The height he gets on that is just amazing. Caden Kinner is Hardcore Champion for a reason. Winning that 6-man ladder match at Vengeance to become the new Hardcore Champion. Vintage Paul Anderson here. Scoop, slam, right, leg drop combo. Of course, the Hardcore Championship was vacated after Cyborg was fired by JBL. 6 men competed in that ladder match. Tag out to Randy Orton now. Caden Kinner didn't stay in the ring very long there. Jackie Reyes also got tagged in. Great reversal from Orton off the suplex attempt into a suplex of his own. Caden Kinner asking for the tag after he just tagged in. What the hell? Now another stomping kick from Orton here. And it looks like Orton's going to comply to Caden. Now they're starting to work well as a team. Frequent tags, keeping themselves fresh. Jackie Reyes, Irish whip into the opposite corner. And Anderson with a punch to the back of the head from the ring apron. And now a knee face breaker. Great teamwork there by the Hit Squad. Perfectly timed punch right to the back of Caden's head, allowing Jackie to capitalize. And now he's got Caden right where he wants him. Drop kick, pinpoint. Perfectly executed right into the nose. Caden, wheelbarrow stunner. Vintage Caden Kinner. Quick tags here from Ass Beating Club, guys. Great teamwork by them. Just keep frequently tagging every couple of minutes, making sure that both of them stay fresh. Another snap DDT here from Randy Orton. This time it was a standing one. Elbow to the back of the head. Jackie Reyes has got to figure out a way to change the pace of this match. Front headlock from Orton. Jackie Reyes manages to get himself out of it. Oh, now a hip thrust. Whatever you want to call it. Oh, now a knee right to the jaw of Randy Orton. Jackie Reyes possibly has a signature here. Yes, he does! Knee right to the face. 1, 2. Caden Kinner got scared there. He didn't think that Randy Orton would be able to kick out on his own. I don't blame him. That was a nasty knee from Jackie Reyes there. Right to the face of Randy Orton. And now, oof, an arm, I don't know what to call that, arm drag, hip toss? Combination of both, a hybrid. An arm twirl. An arm liftover. An arm liftover twirl. Uh-oh, guys, the Hit Squad. We haven't seen this in a while. Jackie Reyes and Paul Anderson sizing Orton up to the target acquired. Target acquired for the Hit Squad here. Randy Orton could be out of it. Anderson will go for the pin, but here comes Caden Kinner. He'll be able to break it up even before the count of 1. The referee took his dang old time getting into the pin position there. Randy Orton has taken a lot of damage at this point, though. Nice flapjack from Paul. Really got to be looking for that tag to Caden. Here comes Caden again to save his tag team partner. The man he will be defending his title against at the Royal Rumble in just 2 weeks' time. The Hit Squad has Randy Orton right where they want him, guys. They're just not letting him get the tag out to Caden Kinner. Here's Orton's chance. Ah, but what are you doing, Orton? Oh, perhaps Orton has a signature. Yes, he does. Randy Orton going for the fall-away slam, guys. Hooks the leg. 1, 2. Ooh, almost a 3 count there. Luckily, Jackie Reyes was able to break it up the very last second. Reversal off the Irish whip attempt. Nice chest bump showing good sportsmanship. And Randy Orton going to take that botch attempt to tag in Caden Kinner here. It's nice and fresh. Ooh, and a kick right to the back of the head as soon as he gets into the ring. Looks like Anderson might be going for his signature too. So Caden Kinner's got to be careful of that. Jackie Reyes breaks up the pin attempt at the count of 1. And here we go. Head scissors whip from Paul Anderson. twirling Caden around before finishing him off. And now Anderson going to look to hit that spine buster of his. Oh, no. Thought he would go for it. Instead, going to go for the scoop slam running leg drop combo again. Going to fall into the pin. Caden Kinner in a bit of trouble right here. Referee taking his time getting into the pin position. Not even really a 1 count. Barely a 1 count. Maybe I was wrong about Anderson having a signature because he's not going for it. Trying to get over to his corner to tag in Jackie Reyes, but Caden stops him with the hard Irish whip into the corner. Now going for the pin. Jackie Reyes breaks it up to count of 1. I don't know what the hell Randy Morton just did right there. Just like leaped over the pin. Running front kick here. Ooh, right to the chest. Now Caden dragging Paul to the middle of the ring, sizing him up for that rolling senton. Right down onto the ribs. Anderson's going to be feeling that in the morning. And what's Caden got for us here? Caden Kinner going for that. Ooh, kick right to the back of the head. Anderson could be out of it, guys. That might be a rope break, though. No, not a rope break. Jackie Reyes will be able to break it up even before the count of 1. Again, the referee taking his gosh darn time getting into the pin. But Caden Kinner with a lift up power bomb. Beautiful. Caden's got a finisher, guys. Possibly going to hit the tag team finisher here. Yes, he is. Caden Kinner feeding Paul Anderson to Randy Morton. He's going to hit a rolling fireman's carry. And Caden Kinner with the 450. It's not over yet. Randy Morton moonsault off the top rope. Going to hook the leg. 1, 2. Oh, so close. Jackie Reyes actually knocked out the referee there. Stopped him from counting to 3. Anderson has got to tag out to Jackie right now after getting hit with that tag team finisher. Oh, maybe going for the signature, though. No? Going for the tag team finisher, perhaps. Yes, he is. Another target acquired here. They're going to switch places. Jackie Reyes this time is going to lift up Randy Morton while Paul Anderson goes for that jumping clothesline as he rebounds off the ropes. Randy Morton in trouble again. He's been hit with that move twice now. Caden Kinner able to break up the pin attempt at the count of 1. Very back and forth tag team action, ladies and gentlemen. Both teams have put up one hell of a fight. Both teams have had each other beaten multiple times. As Jackie Reyes now going to go for the pin here. Only a 1 count before Caden breaks it up. Ooh, what a kick to the side of Morton's head there. Caden begging for the tag. Beautiful tornado DDT from Randy Morton. Why is the audio cutting out like that? Really annoying. I don't know if it's my mic or if it's the game. Ass beating club. Paul Anderson got one. Now Jackie Reyes is going to get one. As they switch positions, this time it'll be Caden Kinner with the rolling fireman's carry. Randy Morton with the 450. And then Caden Kinner with the moonsault off the top rope. Thanks for coming, Jackie Reyes. 1, 2. Oh, so close again. But no cigar for ass beating club here. And now Jackie Reyes hook, line, and sinker. As soon as he gets back to his feet, he hits the signature. 1, 2. Only a 2 count. So close. Randy Morton trusted Caden Kinner there, I guess, because he didn't try to get in to break up the pin attempt. European uppercut from the hardcore champion. Now going to go for another rolling senton. 1, 2. Only a 2 count from the ref. As Paul Anderson breaks up the pin attempt, saving Jackie Reyes. Now Kinner, vintage Caden Kinner here with the triple gut wrench suplex combo. Just deadlifting Jackie Reyes 3 times. What strength. Jackie Reyes isn't that big of a guy, but still. Got to be like 230 or something. 230. Ooh! Great lariat takedown. From one half of the hit squad, and now Jackie, what's he going for? Looking for the tag team finisher here. Caden Kinner hasn't gotten one yet. Welcome to the hit. Oh no, regular tag team move. Maybe Jackie didn't have enough stamina. Drop to hold from Reigns. Oh no, wait a minute. Atomic drop from Reigns. Big move from Paul Anderson. Thought they were going for the drop to hold elbow drop tag team move. They fooled me. Kick to the gut. Follows it up with a DDT, planting Caden headfirst down into the canvas. Now going to fall into the pin. Caden in trouble. Not even a 1 count. The referee was really slow getting into the pin there. That ref be lollygagging. Going for another tag team move. Caden Kinner's not having any of it. Ooh, but a back elbow. And Caden Kinner just tossed right back into the corner. What do we got this time from the Hit Squad? Double Irish whip. Ooh, into a double flapjack. Beautiful. But Caden Kinner looking for his comeback. Can he hit it? He goes for it, but he misses. Oh, but he got it this time. Clothesline. Another clothesline. Rebounds off the ropes. Calf kick to finish it off. Caden Kinner going for the pin. Anderson's out, guys. 1, 2, 3, and Caden Kinner got it off the calf kick. Nasty calf kick. Calf kicks to the side of Jackie Ray's head. And it'll be enough to keep him down here, ladies and gentlemen. This was early in the match. Randy Orton hitting a massive suicide dive on Paul, ramming the back of his head right into the security wall. There was that brutal knee right to the face for Randy Orton. I thought it was over right there. Luckily, Caden Kinner was able to break it up to count of 2. Very back and forth tag team match, ladies and gentlemen. Both teams had each other beat multiple times throughout. But the ending would come right here. Nasty calf kick to the side of Jackie Ray's head. Paul Anderson was out of stamina, guys. He was knocked out on the ring apron. And Caden Kinner was able to capitalize and get the 1, 2, 3.
Here are your winners, Randy Orton
Orton and the Hardcore Champion going to shake hands here tonight, guys. Tonight they were tag team partners. Tonight they were friends and allies. But come the Royal Rumble, Randy Orton will challenge Caden Kinner for the Hardcore Championship. Friendship and alliances will have to be put aside. A great tag team match, though. Great win for Ass Beating Club. Can't wait for the Hardcore Championship match at the Royal Rumble. And now it is time for some singles competition between Xander Slate and the World Heavyweight Champion, Hayden Blade Kitely. Of course, this is not the first time these two will be meeting one-on-one. Hayden defeated Xander Slate to win the World Heavyweight Championship back at WWE Live 2015, just last month. And then Xander Slate failed to recapture the World Heavyweight Championship in the triple threat match at Vengeance. Hayden would tap out Sunshine, while Xander Slate was knocked out in the corner. He wasn't able to break it up in time. And now, in 2 weeks' time, at the second annual Royal Rumble, Hayden will have to defend his World Heavyweight Championship against Intercontinental Champion Jeremy Blake, who will be involved in tonight's main event against Sushi X.
making his way to the ring, representing the industry from Fairfield, Connecticut, Xander Slate.
Xander Slate, the first ever Money in the Bank winner here in Community Universe mode. 2-time World Heavyweight Champion. Cashed in the Money in the Bank on Kevin Owens the night after Elimination Chamber to win his first title. And then, of course, as I just said, he lost it to Hayden. His second title reign, he lost to Hayden at WWE Live. Now his only chance of getting another crack at the title is if he wins the Royal Rumble match. Just 2 weeks away. Of course, the main event of Royal Rumble will be the Royal Rumble match itself. 30-man over-the-top rope battle royal match. The winner will earn his chance to headline WrestleMania and get a World Heavyweight Championship match. The question is, will Hayden still be the champion when WrestleMania rolls around, guys?
Representing the generation from London, England, the World Heavyweight Champion, Hollywood Blade.
Hayden will first have to make it through Jeremy Blake, as Blake is looking to unify the World Heavyweight and Intercontinental Championships. And of course, earlier tonight, guys, as the show was going on to the air, we saw JBL and Hayden have a discussion. And JBL said, Hayden, I'll give you one more chance for a shot at the Intercontinental Championship. I'll give you one more opportunity to have Jeremy Blake put the title on the line at the Royal Rumble and make it a championship for championship match. He said, all you have to do, Hayden, is pick one member of X-Gen, one member, whether it's on Raw, NXT, JBL doesn't care. One member of X-Gen to be fired. And of course, we know that Hayden is a part of X-Gen, just became a part of X-Gen not 3 or 4 months ago after Survivor Series. And Hayden said, I'll think about it, as he walked away from JBL. So we don't know if JBL or if Hayden agreed, if he chose someone in X-Gen to be fired. We haven't heard anything yet. I haven't heard anything backstage. JBL hasn't said anything. So we don't know if Hayden has agreed to this this proposal from JBL. We do know that he'll be in action here tonight against Xander Slade as the referee rings the bell, collar and elbow to kick things off. Hayden Blade tightly swooping around for the waist lock and to take the big man down. Xander Slade has a significant height advantage over Hayden, if that wasn't clear right off the bat. At least got a foot over Hayden. Now side headlock from the world champion. Xander Slade's not having any of it. Ooh, hot shot, hanging Hayden up on the top rope there, throat. Wrapping the world champ's throat around the top rope. It's not going to feel too good. And now an Irish whip back into the ring. Of course, the past couple of weeks we've seen Hayden square up against Sushi X, who's another member of X-Gen, in the main event of Raw. You're not that late, Dynamic. It's only 2 matches in. This is the 3rd match of the evening. Xander Slade taking on the World Heavyweight Champion Hayden. As I was saying, the past couple of weeks we've seen Sushi X take on Hayden in the main event of Raw. And Sushi X won both times, decimating Hayden in both matches, really. Last week, Hayden put up one hell of a fight. I mean, he just refused to stay down. It took like 3 signatures and 2 finishes to keep Hayden down. But, of course, last week the stipulation was that if Hayden could defeat Sushi X, Jeremy Blake would also have to put his Intercontinental title on the line at the Royal Rumble, making it a title-for-title match. But Sushi X still went out there and defeated Hayden, taking that opportunity away from him. That's why JBL is trying to capitalize here and say, I'll give you one more shot for Jeremy Blake to put the title on the line, Hayden, but you got to pick one member of X-Gen to be fired. JBL is probably hoping that Hayden will pick Sushi X or Omega Z or someone on the Raw roster to be fired. Like I said, though, we still haven't heard anything from Hayden or JBL. We don't know if Hayden has accepted the proposal. All we know is that Hayden said, I'll think about it, as he walked away. Now a nasty spinebuster out of the corner. Luthez to follow it up. Nasty shot to the jaw. I think I'm getting a cavity. Every time I talk, one of my back teeth hurts. Gotta brush your teeth, kids. Hayden, Billy Kyler is just beating the shit out of Xander Slade here, guys. Shot after shot after shot. We know how much Hayden loves to use his fists. He's a brawler, downright brawler. That's his main quality, his main moveset. Just punches. And look at this. Oh my God. Full Nelson slams right to the top turnbuckle there. Now it's going to follow it up with vintage Hayden Blade Kylie with that knee right into the nose. He usually follows that up after his signature. Look at this. Xander Slade is already looking for his comeback, guys. That's how nasty Hayden has been in this match. He's just been beating the shit out of Xander Slade. Slade's got to capitalize here, though. I don't know if he still has his comeback or not. He's out of stamina. Xander Slade could definitely kiss that comeback goodbye now. Some more mounting punches. Hayden's just not having any of it tonight. He's just going in, man. Xander Slade, nice reversal. Slamming Hayden down face first into the canvas. Xander Slade has got to change the pace of this match right now. Goes for a spine buster. Hayden, though. Great reversal into the DDT. Well, maybe when Kent gets called up to the main roster someday, he will get his match against Xander Slade. But for now, Slade's got to focus on winning the Royal Rumble, you know what I'm saying? He's got to focus on making it out alive here tonight. Because Hayden, who goes for the catchphrase, but Slade with one key counter, reversing Hayden's signature attempt there. That might buy Xander Slade some time to recuperate here and change the pace of this matchup. As now he's just going in on Hayden, but Hayden, nice reversal. Follows it up with a slobber knocker of a shot. Goes to the pin. Only a 1 count. That's where I rifted. I started earlier than usual. I started like 4:30. Ooh! Hayden just slamming Xander Slate face first down on the mat. Hayden's just not playing around here tonight, guys. Going for a pullback attack now. Rookie mistake, Hayden. Xander Slate able to capitalize into the belly-to-belly. And now Slate dragging Hayden in the middle of the ring. And just gonna target every single limb that's sticking out here. The arms, the legs, the chest, the head. There's that. I don't want him right to the fucking high. Goddamn. Slate's brutal. Nice flapjack as he counters that running attack. Slate is now starting to gain some momentum. He's starting to mount some offense. The first couple of minutes in this match, Slate was literally getting buried by Hayden. After reversing Hayden's signature attempt, though, it's been all Slate. He's just got to stay on top of Hayden now. Single knee backbreaker, though, from the world champ. Going for the pin now. Only a 2 count. Xander Slate's able to kick out. Hayden going for the stomp. For a headlock now on Xander Slate. What the hell? Is Hayden locking in an Anaconda Vice? Hayden locks in the Anaconda Vice and Slate taps. Xander Slate taps. That Anaconda Vice came out of nowhere. That's a new move from Hayden there. You did miss the first 2 matches. Indeed. Hayden really, guys, was just not playing around in this match tonight. He was just staying on top of Xander. And here Hayden locks in the front headlock and then straight into the Anaconda Vice. We've never seen Hayden use this move before. But look at that, he's got it locked in tight. Slate wasn't going anywhere. Pretty far from the ropes. He really had no chance of getting out of that, especially after all the shots he took to the head in this match. Hayden just went in on Slate here tonight. Shot after shot after shot after shot. Hayden using those 2 lethal weapons of his, those fists, to just deal out max damage to Slate here tonight before forcing him to submit via the Anaconda Vice. What a match here tonight for Hayden. Completely buried Xander Slate. Slate has just not been having a good time ever since losing his world championship. He got a win over Scott Norrie a couple weeks ago, but he got eliminated in 3 seconds of last week's impromptu Battle Royal match, and now he just got buried by Hayden. He has to submit via the Anaconda Vice. Great match, though, for Hayden. Not for Xander Slate, really. As now, we move on to some more singles action. One half of the WWE Tag Team Champion, Zach Payne, going to collide with one half of the #1 contenders to the WWE Tag Team titles, Omega Z. And last week, of course, it was Big Show going one-on-one with Omega Z. As I was saying, though, last week Big Show went one-on-one with Omega Z. And Zach Payne was nowhere to be found, guys. He didn't come out to support his tag team partner. Maybe he was in the back or something jerking off is what I said. But Big Show was all alone out here, and he got double-teamed by Sushi X, who came down to ringside and distracted him, allowing Omega Z to capitalize, hit that package pile driver of his to pick up the win. And now it seems that Big Show is repaying Zach Payne for that, as he's not going to be ringside for this match. Zach Payne might have fucked himself over. What if Sushi X comes down to ringside again? I hope not. Hopefully Sushi X stays away and we have a nice clean match. After what happened last week, Big Show just got absolutely wrecked. Sushi X would not stop interfering in the match. And that was just pure domination by Omega Z last week over the world's largest athlete. You don't hear that often. You don't hear often that Big Show was dominated in a match, but that's what happened last week. And now Omega Z is looking to do the same to Zach Payne here tonight as him and Sushi X prepare for their WWE Tag Team title match, which is coming their way in just 2 weeks' time at the Royal Rumble. X-Gen looking to become 3-time WWE Tag Team champs. Now here we go. Zach Payne, one half of the Tag Team champions, squaring up here against one half of the #1 contenders. Omega Z, side headlock from Omega. Right out of the starting gate, takes it down to the canvas. Ooh, but Zach Payne, nice reversal into the head scissors. Ooh, he's gonna wrench it. Trying to choke Omega out.
Collar and elbow battling for control.
Set headlock for Payne now. Ooh, Omega's just not having it. Oh, look at that. Omega Z sends Zach Payne over the top rope, tumbling down to the outside with both feet touching the floor. Omega Z's ready for that Royal Rumble life, you know what I'm saying? Omega Z's preparing. Just eliminated Zach Payne for the Royal Rumble in the first couple of seconds in this match. That better not happen come the Royal Rumble match, Zach. You'll be kissing your WrestleMania dreams goodbye. Nice chest bump from Payne. Great sportsmanship. Beautiful Irish whip. Referee at a count of 5. Payne would be fine taking the count out victory. You know he would. At the count of 6, though, Omega's able to get back into the ring. Collar and elbow. Zach Payne took a moment to taunt right there as Omega was getting back into the ring. Sad headlock again brings us down to the canvas. Ooh, and he punches Omega. Both men back to their feet.
Neither individual is going to back down here.
Zach Payne now has a hold of the arm. What the hell is the ref doing? He's like two-stepping. Please chill, ref. Simmer down. Collar and elbow again. These two cannot get out of the grapple minigame. We're like 2 minutes into the match already. It should be gone. Pullback attack. Belly to belly though for Omega Z. Rookie mistake, Zach Payne. Come on. And of course, guys, we know that Zach Payne and Big Show won the WWE Tag Team titles from X-Gen a while ago now, about 3 months now. And X-Gen refused to cash in their rematch clause. They said, we're going to wait. We'll let other tag teams get a chance. We'll take a step back. We've had enough of Zach Payne and Big Show. And ever since then, guys, Zach Payne and Big Show defeated the likes of the Patriots, the Industry, and the Hit Squad, defending their WWE Tag Team titles 3 times in that 3-month period. And now X-Gen are back. They've waited long enough. They've given other tag teams a chance. Now they want their championships back. So at the Royal Rumble, it will be Zach Payne and Big Show defending their WWE Tag Team titles against X-Gen. Omega Z and Sushi X. Great power slam off the rebound there. And lately, we've been seeing a lot of friction between Zach Payne and Big Show. Of course, like I said already last week, Zach Payne did not come down ringside for Big Show's match, and now Big Show's on ringside here tonight for Payne's match. We're starting to see a rift between those two. We know the way that Zach Payne treats Big Show. Does not treat him good at all. And Omega Z, guys, looking to hit the Future Shock DDT right here. Planting Payne right down on the top of his head. Going for the pin. That could get Omega Z the 3 count here. Only a 1 count, though. Like I said, though, we know the way that Zach Payne... Another elimination from the Royal Rumble. Omega Z is really ready for that Royal Rumble life, guys. He's eliminated Zach Payne twice now from the Royal Rumble in this match. Zach Payne, though, just treats Big Show like he's a piece of crap. Constantly smacking him around, talking to him like he's like I said, a piece of trash. Like an infant. Really, just treats him like a complete douchebag. And what the hell is Omega Z going for here, guys? Omega Z! Omega Z, guys! No! Z can't do this! Spear! Spear through the barricade from Omega Z! Omega Z spearing Zach Payne through the barricade. The referee is at a count of 7, guys. Oh, but Omega Z's not going to get that count-out victory. That's not what Omega Z is about. Zach Payne would have been fine getting the count-out victory right there. But that's not how Omega Z rolls. He might pay for that, guys. Payne now ramming Omega Z headfirst into the ring post. Going to do it again here. Oh, no, Irish whips him back into the ring.
And we're going back between the ropes. Omega with a good counter. The bad guy escapes that one. Oh my gosh, that landed like a ton of bricks.
Omega Z might regret breaking up the count. Because Payne tearing apart the announce table now, ripping out the monitors. These two are fucking fighting here tonight, guys. God damn. I mean, we know the history between these two and their respective tag team partners. Another forearm smash from Payne. Oh, and there's that beautiful snap butterfly DDT from one half of the tag team champions. Follows it up the knee to the side of the head. See what I said, guys? Zach Payne will be fine getting the count-out victory. Referees at a count of 7. Oh, maybe not. Payne breaks up the count at 7. And now a reverse DDT. I guess Payne's intent on pinning or submitting Omega Z here tonight. Oh, Omega ramming Zach Payne into the announce table, and then a back suplex to follow it up. Referee at a count of 5. Omega Z's leaned up against the announce table. Now a count of 6. Omega Z gets back into the ring.
And he's heading back inside the ring.
Now one person keeps getting out, one person keeps getting in. One person's getting out, one person's getting in. Finally, they're both into the ring. Toe smack of doom from Zach Payne. And Omega Z looking for his comeback, guys. Clothesline into a back body drop. Now he's looking to hit a spear. I don't think I've ever seen Omega Z hit a comeback before. And now another butterfly, or I should say future shock DDT. Planting Zach Payne down after the top of his head. That could be it, guys. Going for the pin. 1, 2, 3. No. Zach Payne is able to kick out at the very last second. And Payne now goes for a signature. But Omega Z is able to counter it. And Omega Z, package pile driver from Omega Z. That's got to be it. Hooks the leg. 1, 2, 3. And what a win for Omega Z here tonight, ladies and gentlemen.
We got a couple of highlights here. Let's check them out. Let's go to the highlights here.
Here's where Omega Z put Zach Payne to the friggin' barricade, guys. I think this might be one of the first times we've seen this in Communiverse. Someone getting speared through the barricade. Look at the guy in the chair, is just not fazed by it at all. He's like, I'm fine.
I can't believe what we saw in that match. Let's play some of the highlights back.
And here's what got Omega Z the 1, 2, 3. That brutal package pile driver, driving Payne down onto the top of his head for the 3rd time, following 2 future shock DDTs.
Here is your winner, representing the generation, Omega B, the future.
What an incredible match. That one could have gone either way. Nobody has anything to be ashamed of in this one.
Great win indeed for Omega Z in that match. Still can't believe that spear through the barricade. As now we get set for some more X-Gen action. The duo Maxwell facing for sure his toughest opponent yet in the form of Scott Nori, guys. The alliance between X-Gen and Nori is fragile as is.
From the other side of darkness, the God of Death.
As I was saying, the alliance between Scott Nori and X-Gen is already as fragile as can be, and now tonight, Duo Maxwell is going to go up against Scott Nori. His undefeated streak in some serious jeopardy. What is Duo Maxwell? I think he's 5-0. He just debuted 4 weeks ago before Vengeance, the Monday Night Raw before Vengeance. He beat Marco Punish in his debut, beat someone on main event. He beat Jeremy Blake on main event, then beat Marco again at the pay-per-view, then won a dark match on main event. Then he beat Randy Orton. So yeah, he's 5-0. Duo Maxwell is 5-0 on the main roster right now, guys, and his undefeated streak is in serious jeopardy tonight as he goes up against his toughest opponent yet, and Scott Nori. And Scott Nori, guys, actually personally requested this matchup here tonight against Duo Maxwell. He wanted a member of X-Gen here tonight on Raw. He wanted to go up against, he didn't care, Omega Z, Sushi X, Hayden, Triple H, fucking, what's his name, Blizzard, down on NXT. Scott Nori didn't care. He just said, I want a member of X-Gen. And, well, JBL offered him up Duo Maxwell here. Scott Nori may regret that. Look at that size difference. My God. Duo Maxwell may have 2 feet on Scott Nori, guys. Duo Maxwell's just a fucking monster. Look at this. Freeze frame that right there. 1.5 feet, I'd say. Maybe 2 feet. Possibly 2 feet. Butterfly suplex here from the big man. Now a spine buster. Maybe his undefeated streak isn't in such jeopardy, because he is just tearing into Scott Nori right out of the gate, guys. Now going for the lift-up powerbomb. Scott Nori has been I don't know what the right word is. Has been on the fence about this whole alliance between him and X-Gen from the very start. I mean, back when they first aligned, JBL and the industry were all over X-Gen and Scott Nori, so it made sense for them to team together to take on JBL and his goons. But now that things have sort of calmed down, I mean, JBL is still all over both men, but things aren't as bad as they were before, and Scott Nori is starting to realize, I don't need X-Gen in my pocket anymore. You know, I used them for what they were worth when I needed them the most, and now they're just like a fucking thorn in my side. So I was looking for that old expression. And X-Gen keep talking about how much Scott Nori should, appreciate them, and he should, fully join them. But Scott Nori's just not having any of it. Scott Nori's a lone wolf. He's the vigilante, and he requested this matchup here tonight. He wanted a member of X-Gen, and JBL gave him Duo Maxwell, and he may very well be regretting that, because Duo, it's just been 100% Duo so far in this match. If you were to ask me right now, if I were a betting man, I'd say Duo's undefeated streak is in good hands. I'd say it's going to be nice and safe. But you can never count Scott Nori out. Beautiful forearm smash there. Scott Nori's a former NXT champion. One of the greatest to ever grace the community universe without a ring. Can never count him out of a fight. He's one of the favorites to win the Royal Rumble match in just 2 weeks' time. He wants his World Heavyweight title match. The last time Scott Norrie had a clean one-on-one World Heavyweight Championship match was way back at, what was it, Payback, wasn't it? Yeah, Payback against Kevin Owens. That's quite some time. That's about like 10 months now. Scott Norrie has gone without a proper World Heavyweight Championship match, and he's tired of it. So he's guaranteed that he will walk out the winner of the Royal Rumble match at the second annual Royal Rumble event.
It might be time to run.
And now Scott Norrie going for his comeback. That knee didn't even connect. Yes, the Royal Rumble is random. You can't choose what numbers people get anyway. It's not even possible. Duo possibly approaching his signature very soon. He's been dominating this match against Scott Norrie, guys. Norrie has now lost his comeback. Duo quickly shut that down.
Nice reversal by Azrael.
Scott, if I were Scott Norrie, I would definitely be regretting this match right now. I would definitely be regretting requesting this match. Duo Maxwell, however, has got to be jumping out of his skin. He's dominating Scott Norrie. I don't know. I guess you just have to wait and see, Rifted. It's going to be so... Oh, my God! A powerbomb onto the top rope. I've never seen that before. That was nasty. Scott Norrie almost got torn in half. Almost fell out of the ring. My God. That was terrifying for Scott Norrie. Scott Norrie, just stay down, Scott. You're going to cost yourself an injury. Duo going for his signature, but no! Scott Norrie gets out of it with an elbow to the side of the head. Tries to capitalize. Duo's not having it. Using that hard plastic mask of his to his advantage for a headbutt, and now another lift-up powerbomb. I don't know how Scott Norrie got out of that signature. I thought he was knocked out cold after that powerbomb out of the top rope. My God. Scott Norrie's not giving up, guys, but Duo Maxwell's just meeting him at every corner. Scott Norrie's hit a total of like 4 moves in this match. Every time he tries to mount some offense, Duo's there to stop him.
He hits a sweet combination.
Possibly Rifted. I haven't been counting, but yeah, I'd say 4 or 5.
This could be huge.
Duo Maxwell trying to break that old Bison record. Nobody's broken it since. 8 power bombs in one match. Duo Maxwell's on 4 or 5 right now. Let's say 5. Ooh, knee right to the mask. Don't know who that hurts more. I'd say Scott Norrie ramming your knee hard into a plastic mask. Not going to feel too great. Norrie's starting to mount some offense now, guys. Starting to mount a comeback. Starting to get some momentum on his side. Another knee smash off the ropes. Again. Who does that hurt more? Alright, now Scott Norrie's starting to get the engine revving, guys. Now he's starting to get into this match, but just as I say that, Duo Maxwell with a kitchen sink knee right to the midsection. And now Duo, this time he'll be able to hit it. Death Valley driver. That could be it, guys. Going for the pin. Might be a rope break. It is a rope break. Lucky Scott Norrie. I don't know if he would have been able to kick out of that, ladies and gentlemen. After all the damage he's taken. Oh! What a spine buster. But now Duo Maxwell sizing Scott Norrie up for that nasty, that wicked crucifix powerbomb. Oh, and he's got it. Duo Maxwell's got it. Arms out wide. Lifting Scott Norrie up onto his back. And then slamming him down into the canvas. Neck first. And that's all she wrote for Scott Norrie here tonight, ladies and gentlemen. What? What? How the hell did Scott Norrie just kick out of that? That's not even humanly possible. Scott Norrie just legitimately kicked out of the crucifix powerbomb after getting his ass kicked this entire... What? No, that's not even possible. That's hacks. That's hacks right there, ladies and gentlemen. Scott Norrie's hacking the game. I don't know how he just kicked out of that. What the hell? How did he kick out of that? I'm literally going crazy right now. I've never seen a computer take that much damage and then kick out of a finisher. That's incredible. Pullback attack now. Duo Maxwell's staying on top of Norrie, even though he kicked out of the crucifix powerbomb. Duo Maxwell's just not letting him get going. He's not going to capitalize on that.
what's coming next.
He's keeping him grounded, making sure he can't get going. But Nori! Scott Nori! Scott Nori! Vintage Scott Nori with the suplex pile driver! Driving Duo Maxwell. Oh my God! Duo's just gonna no-sell. But Scott caught him! Scott caught him! Knee right to the head! Oh my God, Scott, go! Go, Scott, go! Get up! Get to the pin! 1, 2! No, he took too long. Scott Nori took too long getting into the pin. Oh my God, so close. Woo! Alright, this is a good match now. Oh my goodness, shucky ducky quack quack. Scott Nori had him beat, guys. But unfortunately, he ran out of stamina after hitting the GTS. He wasn't able to capitalize. He dropped down to one knee, trying to regain as much stamina as he could. By the time he got to the pin, he only got a 2 count. I still can't believe Scott Nori kicked out of the crucifix powerbomb. Both these men back and forth now. Both men have taken signatures. Both men have taken finishers. Scott Nori got decimated like the first 10 minutes of this match, guys, but now he's come back and it's a pretty even fight now. Duo Maxwell's undefeated streak is in actual jeopardy. Like I said, never count Scott Nori out of a fight, guys. It may look like he's going to lose, but the last second he can mount that John Cena comeback and pick up the 1, 2, 3 like he almost did over Duo Maxwell just a few moments ago. Beautiful job right here off the reversal. Got to stay on top of him, Scott. Got to keep the big man grounded. Going to go for the jewels. Low blow. Double knees to the nuts. Come on, ref. He's looking right. The ref's literally leaning over, looking right at it. Beautiful drop kick from the former NXT champion. Duo Maxwell is getting rocked, guys. He doesn't know what's going on. Duo Maxwell's not used to this. Ooh, knee right to the head. And Duo Maxwell is bleeding underneath this mask, guys. You can't see it, obviously, because the mask is covering it. But he did get busted open after that GTS. The blood is flowing. There's another nasty spine buster, guys. And he follows it up immediately with a lift-up powerbomb. Uh-oh. Nori's head! Scott Nori's head just ricocheting off that top turnbuckle. And Duo Maxwell's not done yet. How is Scott Nori standing? Duo Maxwell's rocked, guys. He doesn't know where the hell he is right now. Roll up! Scott Nori, what an upset! What an upset! No! Oh my God, so close. Woo! Scott Nori almost had Duo Maxwell with that roll up. So very, very close. And now the body shots into an uppercut. Vintage Scott Nori with that combo. Gonna fall to the pin. Duo Maxwell in trouble. Only a 1 count. Guys, I think if Duo Maxwell hits 2 more power bombs, he'll break Bison's record. He's hit 6 or 7. I'm pretty sure it's 7. No, he's hit 6. He's hit 6. He needs to hit 2 more power bombs to tie the record. 3 more to break it. But right now, I don't think either of these men care about power bombs. They only care about winning this match. What a grueling battle it's been. And now Duo Maxwell going for another Death Valley driver. What a fall for Scott Nori. Oh, that's got to be it. Flips him over. Goes to the pin. 1, 2. Oh, my goodness. This is ridiculous. This is just ridiculous. Duo's had it, guys. Duo Maxwell's had enough of this. He's looking to finish this match right here with another crucifix powerbomb, and he's got it. Duo Maxwell's got it. That's got to be all she wrote for Scott Nori. Right down onto the back of the neck a second time. Duo Maxwell, can he get to the pin, though? Oh, my God. Will Duo be able to get to the pin in time? 1, 2. Oh, my God. He took too long. Scott Nori's able to kick out. Duo Maxwell took too long going for the pin. He was out of stamina. Wasn't able to capitalize. Oh, this is too much for me. Scott Nori should be dead right now. His neck should be in 2 pieces. Duo Maxwell, though, was out of stamina. No, crucifix power bombs don't count. Only actual power bombs. Ooh! Beautiful reversal by Nori off the spine buster attempt into a DDT. And Scott Nori again going for the suplex pile driver. Ladies and gentlemen, this could be it. This could be it. Duo's undefeated streak in jeopardy. Oh, so close. Oh my God. And Scott Norrie, Koji clutch on the big man. Duo Maxwell submits. Duo Maxwell taps out. And Scott Norrie here tonight has ended the undefeated streak. Scott Norrie, what a win, what a match here on Monday Night Raw. 2006 match of the year, I'm calling it. Or did I say 2006? 2016, I should say. If it was 2006, it'd be a while ago. What a match, though, guys. Scott Norrie with one last gasp, locking in the Koji clutch. And Duo Maxwell isn't able to last very long before tapping out. The referee in perfect position to see it. My God. And wait a minute. Wait a minute, guys. JBL! JBL! Where is he, though? Where's JBL? Wait a minute. Wait a minute. From behind! Clothesline from hell! Clothesline from hell! JBL just laid out Scott Norrie! Scott Norrie after probably the biggest match, the best match of his career. JBL from behind with a clothesline from hell, ladies and gentlemen. And now he's just staring at Scott Norrie as he lays unconscious in the middle of the ring. What does this mean, ladies and gentlemen? JBL is tired of Scott Norrie's games, tired of his shenanigans, laying him out with a clothesline from hell, ladies and gentlemen. Scott Norrie was already pretty much dead after that grueling match between him and Duo Maxwell. Oh my God. That's too great. That is too great. The Raw General Manager, JBL, from behind after the match is over. Clothesline from hell, knocking Scott Norrie unconscious. After Norrie picks up probably one of the biggest wins of his career, ending the undefeated streak of Duo Maxwell after one of the greatest matches I've ever seen, forcing the big man to submit. What a match, though. Duo Maxwell is nothing to be ashamed of. Scott Norrie doesn't even know what's going on after that clothesline from hell. I think we just got another match booked for the Royal Rumble. I think JBL is finally saying, fine, Norrie, you want me? Here I am. You and me at the Royal Rumble. Let's do this. I've had enough of your games. I've had enough of your idle threats. It's time for you and me to settle this one-on-one, man-to-man. Oh, that was too great. Perfect cutscene for that match. And now, ladies and gentlemen, it is time for our main event of the evening. I have to settle myself after that amazing match and then a great cutscene. But it is now time for our main event of the evening, as the Intercontinental Champion Jeremy Blake is set to go one-on-one with Sushi X here tonight. His name's Shane Rifted. He's not active on the site.
Representing the generation from Tokyo, Japan. Listen to the reaction.
Jeremy Blake just got killed? What? Jeremy Blake hasn't even had a match yet. You mean Scott Norrie? I don't know what you're going on about, Rifted. Here comes Sushi X, who lately, the past couple of weeks, has been unstoppable when going up against his fellow X-Gen members, fellow X-Gen stablemate, Hayden. The past 2 weeks, he's fought Hayden in the main event of Raw. Twice he's beaten him, costing Hayden a shot to fight for the Intercontinental Championship in the Royal Rumble, to unify the World title and the Intercontinental title. But of course, earlier tonight, as the show was going live, we saw JBL make a very interesting proposal to Hayden, in which if Hayden would pick one member of X-Gen to be fired, Hayden would force Jeremy Blake to put his Intercontinental Championship on the line at the Royal Rumble. And Hayden walked away. He said, "I'll think about it, JBL." Leaving JBL with probably the biggest smile I've ever seen on his face. So you gotta wonder what's running through Hayden's head, guys. Is he going to accept the offer? Is he just playing around with JBL? What do the other members of X-Gen think about this? What do the other members of X-Gen think about JBL just laying out Scott Norrie moments ago in the middle of the ring after defeating Duo Maxwell? Scott Norrie, even though he won that match, might regret challenging X-Gen. Might have wanted to keep that alliance firm for at least a while more, because JBL doesn't seem to be done with Scott Norrie just yet after hitting a vicious clothesline from hell. But it is main event time, ladies and gentlemen. Sushi X going one-on-one with the Intercontinental Champion Jeremy Blake. Knee to the midsection. Oh, what a jab. Oh, and another one. Oh, Blake gonna dance a little bit. He's getting going. Another shot right to the head.
He gets out of trouble there.
The Royal Rumble, guys, is just 2 weeks away in real time. The next episode of Raw will be on Friday, and the Royal Rumble will be on Saturday, as Sushi X gonna lock in a beast fight here. Just trying to wear Blake down a little bit pretty early on in the match to look for a submission victory. And now a hard Irish whip into the corner. The second annual Royal Rumble event, just 2 weeks away. It's gonna be a good one, folks. The World Championship will be on the line. Hayden defending against the very man in the ring right now, Jeremy Blake, the Intercontinental Champion. Will the Intercontinental title also be on the line? We don't know just yet. We have to wait to hear from Hayden or JBL as to what's going on after that proposal from JBL earlier in the night. We'll also see Randy Orton challenging his friend and ally, Caden Kidera, for the Hardcore Championship. Zach Payne and Big Show will defend their WWE Tag Team titles against X-Gen, Omega Z, and Sushi X, the other man in the ring right now. And just moments ago, we saw JBL lay Scott Norrie out with a clothesline from hell in the middle of the ring, guys. And I think it's pretty safe to say that we'll see those two go one-on-one at the Royal Rumble. As Sushi X goes for a sidekick, and Jeremy Blake tries climbing to the top of the rope. Sushi X not going to let it happen, though. And then, of course, we have the Royal Rumble match, guys. Beautiful head scissors takedown. 30 men over the top rope. Battle Royal match. The winner will earn his chance to headline WrestleMania and fight for the World Heavyweight Championship. Who will be the World Champion come WrestleMania? Well, we've still got to find out, as this fight is spilled out to the middle of the ring. Some more jabs to the jaw, some more breakdancing, and then that final slobber knocker right to the head. Ref had a count of 6. Jeremy Blake gets back in the ring, so does Sushi X now. Sushi X going for a triple back suplex. There's the second one. And then the last one's going to be a German. Beautiful combo by Sushi X. Follows it up with a kitchen sink. Technically. Jeremy Blake trying to mount a comeback here, folks. 1 calf kick. 2 calf kicks. Can he finish it off with that twisted neckbreaker? Yes, he can. Jeremy Blake rolling high right now, folks. Can he capitalize? What's he going for? Jeremy Blake going for that sit-out gutbuster. Sushi X isn't having it, though. Sushi X going for white noise here. Slamming Jeremy Blake down to the canvas. That could be enough to keep down the Intercontinental Champion for the 1, 2, 3. No, only a 2 count here for Sushi X.
He's got him.
What the hell is Sushi X going for? Sushi X have a suicide dive? I think that might have been what he was attempting there, but luckily Jeremy Blake able to save himself and reverse. just eliminated Sushi X from the Royal Rumble. We've seen a lot of Royal Rumble eliminations here tonight, folks, in all our matches. Everybody's getting ready for the Royal Rumble. Every single superstar on the roster, aside from Jeremy Blake and Hayden, who will be involved in the World Title match, will be in the Royal Rumble. Every single Raw superstar, no matter if they have a match, that means Caden Kinra, Randy Orton, the tag champs, every member of X-Gen, everybody on the Raw roster except for Hayden and Jeremy Blake will be in the 30-man over-the-top rope Royal Rumble match to try and earn themselves a shot to headline WrestleMania 2 here at Community Universe. Beautiful neck breaker. And Sushi X, guys, has had enough of this match. He sizes Jeremy Blake up, looking for that sunset flip. Powerbomb kick to the gut. Blake counters it. Sushi X able to counter the counter, though. And do a beautiful, like, twisting kick type move. Listen, I know a lot of names to a lot of moves. There's some I just don't know. Like that move Jackie Ray hit earlier in the night, the twisting arm twist. Twisting arm twist over hip toss. And then there's that nice rolling side kick thing. Here's Jeremy Blake, vintage Blake with the triple up face buster. Blake countered Sushi X's finisher. Oh, tries to hit a signature there. But Sushi X counters the signature. And now Sushi looking for the haiku. Yes! He got him. That might be a rope break, is it? No! Sushi got it! I thought that was going to be a rope break. I didn't hear the ref counting. Sushi X got it though, guys. Sushi X got the 1, 2, 3. Able to hit the haiku. I really thought it was a rope break, but I guess not. The ref called it. What a win for Sushi X as he keeps up his unbeatable momentum as of late. Here's the haiku right here, reverses Jeremy Blake's signature attempt. Kick to the gut, right into the sunset flip powerbomb. This should have been a rope break, I think. Let's see. That definitely is it a rope break? No, so close. Blake's arm was so close to the bottom rope right there. Just inches away.
Here is your winner, representing the Generation X.
Well, at least one superstar is happy that this one's over. You said it. The only good thing for him is that the beating stopped.
Great win for Sushi X nonetheless, guys, here tonight on our main event of Raw. No, I hit next show, god damn it. Why do I always do that? Not a bad match booked here by the Universe, but we are still going to exit out. Great main event of Raw, guys. Sushi X coming out with the win after that haiku, defeating the Intercontinental Champion, keeping up his unbeatable momentum the past couple of weeks, defeating Hayden twice, and now beating the Intercontinental Champion. Jeremy Blake, I think, or Sushi X should be in that World title match, but he'll be in the Royal Rumble. He'll also be busy with the tag team title match. He's got enough on his plate. He doesn't want to pull triple duty. Send me your tears, Echo. Bottle them in a jar and send them to me. There's Ralph making his appearance off in the background. I don't know if you guys can even hear that. Just give me 1 second. Ugh. Main event time. Oh, I have Fandango's theme song stuck in my head. Oh, we have a news alert. Jeremy Blake has been named the new #1 contender after a strong showing in a non-title match against champion Hayden. Well, we already knew Blake was the #1 contender, and he faced Hayden last week. Or he didn't even fight Hayden. What? What? Blake didn't even fight Hayden. He fought Sushi X. I don't know. Universe is on some drugs. We don't know what's going on half the time. Alright, episode 71 of main event. What do we want here? Let's get a singles match. Sorry guys, someone's yelling out my house. I don't know who it is. Oh, my mom's yelling at my sister. Sorry, I was just listening, guys. Alright, a singles match between... Who do we want here? I don't even know Rifted. I just hear her yelling. I don't want her to come in here, though. Because she's mad at my sister, then she's probably mad at me. Let's see. So open up main event, I think we'll have... I think we'll have a tag match, actually. Alright, we'll have Chaos take on... Let's have them take on X-Gen. We'll give Omega Z and Sushi X a chance to get some momentum under their belt as if they need it. Why does it always give him Hayden? Sushi X is Omega's partner universe, not Hayden. Ugh, if I could get there. There it is. Alright, so we'll give Omega Z and Sushi X a chance to gain some more momentum as they head into their WWE Tag Team title match at the Royal Rumble in just 2 weeks' time. Chaos, though, is undefeated so far since teaming together. They've beaten the Industry and Havoc. Who they beat? They beat the Industry... Oh, they beat Zach Cage and Dave Turner a couple weeks ago. They beat the Industry last week. Probably not Rifted. Then we'll have... I think I kind of want to have a singles match. No, I don't know. What should we do? Yeah, we'll have a singles match. Let's give Ringo Max a chance to shine a little bit more. We'll have him take on... I don't think Ringo's ready for that Zach Cage or Dave Turner life just yet. We'll have him face off against... Chad Vegas hasn't been in action in a while. will give Ringo Max a chance to really shine and defeat a legend, a Season 1 veteran, Chad Vegas, here tonight on Main Event. And for our main event, we're going to have a one-on-one match. Between Marco Punish and Sunshine. Alright, Chaos taking on X-Gen. X-Gen going to pick themselves up some more momentum as if they really needed it, heading into their tag team title match against Zach Payne and Big Show at the Rumble, as Chaos take their first loss as a tag team here in a dark match on Main Event. Then we got Ringo taking on the veteran Chad Vegas, and Ringo going to pick up a victory over Vegas. Great win for Max here. That's definitely going to give him some momentum. Great win for the newcomer. And then our main event going to be Marco Punish taking on the two-time Intercontinental and World Champion, Sunshine. I'm just trying to stay like as quiet as possible because I really don't want her to come in here like in the middle of me commentating and yell at me. I don't even know what she's mad about, but I'm sure she's mad at me just because. Here comes the big man, Marco Punish, who's got to be one of the favorites to win the Royal Rumble in just 2 weeks' time and earn his shot to headline the second annual WrestleMania here in Community Universe mode. What a showing he put on in that impromptu Battle Royal match a couple weeks ago on Raw, eliminating Xander Slate in 3 seconds, and then he also eliminated another person. I don't remember who it was exactly. It came down to him, Dave Turner, and Rob Snyder in the final 3 before he got eliminated by Turner. But what a showing the big man put on. Xander Slate better be preparing for the Rumble better than he did at that 6-man Battle Royal. Wait a minute! Wait a minute! Jackie Ray's attacking Sunshine. What? Do they still not like each other? Jackie Ray's with a pre-match attack on Sunshine here in our main event of main event. Damn, Jackie just can't let bygones be bygones, huh? Keeps coming out and attacking Sunshine like random every other week. He wants another match against Sunshine. The last time those two fought was at WWE Live last month, 5 or 6 weeks ago now. Jackie just can't get over him taking the loss to Sunshine in the main event of that pay-per-view, or that special, I should say. And now he attacks Sunshine from behind here tonight, giving Marco a huge opportunity to capitalize. And the big man's looking to do just that, but the former 2-time Intercontinental and World Champion not going to go down without a fight. Jackie Ray just keeps pushing and pushing and pushing to get himself another match against Sunshine. Maybe tonight was finally the breaking point for Sunshine. Maybe he'll finally give Jackie the rematch he wants. Nice wayside slam by Marco. As Sunshine's looking for his comeback, he's probably going to lose it now. Sunshine, guys, is the first ever, the inaugural Intercontinental Champion here in Community Universe Mode Season 2. As Marcos, what the hell? The ref's got his knee right in Sunshine's... Oh! Sunshine tapped? What? Really? That actually just happened? Sunshine actually just tapped? The referee kneeing Sunshine right in the balls. I bet that had a part to play. Look at that. That was... And he rubbed his tits. He's like, it's okay, I'm here. Kneed him in the balls and rubbed his tits. Let's get a nice close-up of that. The referee, very sexual referee, knee right to the balls, and then just rubs his tits. It's okay, Sunshine, just tap out in here. Well, it's gotta be the worst main event that we've ever had. Marco Punish capitalizing on that pre-match attack by Jackie Reyes on Sunshine, locking in the surfboard stretch, getting Sunshine to tap out here after the referee very seductively rubbed his tits and kneed him in the balls. What a win for Marco, though. All right. Superb. Excellent. Very nice. That was a great main event. Not match-wise, but cutscene and ref-wise. Jackie Reyes really wants a piece of Sunshine, man. Good win for Marco, though. Great episode, guys. A lot of great matches. Duo versus Scott and Ori might steal 2016 Match of the Year. I'm already predicting it. We just started the new year in the calendar-wise, in-game-wise. But thank you guys for joining me. As always, if you're new to the show, make sure you follow me. My record schedule is every Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Wednesday. If you want to check out the website for the show, it is communityuniverse.forumotion.com. communityuniverse.forumotion.com. And all the past episodes are linked on my Twitch. All the past episodes are on my YouTube channel, which is linked on my Twitch page. If you want to go check them out over there and subscribe to me, hey, I wouldn't mind it. But thank you guys for watching. The next episode will be on Friday, and I hope to see you all there.